So we're going to be starting off another of these progress videos. I will be doing some Slayer tasks and quests and other more interesting stuff later on in the video, but first of all, I'm starting off in the God Emissary task because I have 83 Herblore now, and I want to boost to 85 because I currently have a Steel Dragon's task, so to get some super anti-fires for myself. So I'm going to be doing the God's Emissaries banner so that I can actually boost for that, and I'm also selling these Era Potions because I found out that it's actually a lot better to make super restores, like kind of XP per GP wise, because I'm only making potions when I have the aura activated, and it's also a lot faster. So I'm selling off the Era Potions. It's going to take a while to do that. As soon as they sell, I will buy myself some supplies to make super restores. Okay, so the emissary jobs didn't take very long. It was like 20 minutes, but I did finish getting this artifact done. So do I want XP and fishing, mining, or cutting? Definitely fishing. Crafting or smithing? Definitely crafting. Magic, RC, summoning, or prayer? Definitely RC. So 30k XP drop, that's pretty nice. And now my Banner of Armadillo, I can boost by +2 in a whole bunch of skills per day. And one of those skills is, in fact, Herblore, for half an hour a day, I should say. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go gather some Desert Phoenix feathers and then boost my Herblore by +2 for about half an hour and make some super anti-fires. Alright, so I just actually finished up the last of my super anti-fires. I now have, well, let's deposit these. Now I have 337. That was all I really had patience for gathering Phoenix feathers, but this should last me quite a while. That's like 900, well, close to 1,000 doses actually. And each of those doses last 6 minutes, so that's going to last for quite a while. I might actually try go in and doing some QBD pretty soon, but we'll see. For now, I'm going to go to the Runescape and do some RC. Alright, so I just finished Sheep Herder. It wasn't nearly as bad as I remember. I remember having a lot of trouble with this quest when I was younger and did it a few years ago. But I disposed of the sheeps, and this quest is required for, well, Gothic Sleeps. 4 quest points, which is a good amount, gets me up to 199, so I'm going to continue on the quest grind a little bit. I did RFD last night. That was kind of fun, but I guess the cat part of it wasn't. I did that on stream though, so unfortunately no clips of that. However, Sheep Shearer complete, Sheep Herder, and let's continue on with the quest. Okay, looks like I'm about ready to complete the Hand in the Sand quest. This was a pretty short quest, pretty easy. I wish more quests were like this in all honesty. 10k XP, 9k crafting XP, that's not too bad. And also we get like 84 buckets of sand a day from Bert, but you know, sand isn't worth all that much these days, so that's not too cool. But I needed to do this quest anyway for ROTM, so it was good to get it out of the way. And this looks like I'm about to wrap up the Holy Grail quest. I remember this quest gives like a really good prayer XP reward, so if you're a low level, in prayer at least, this quest is absolutely awesome. 26k XP, additionally another 2 treasure hunter keys, but you know, I still have a few intermediate quests to go, but most of the quests that I have left for WGS are like experienced and master, including some real doozies like Morning's End Part 2, so I'm not really looking forward to those. Okay, so now we're going to be going into some non-live clips. The main reason for them not being live is actually I did all of these on stream, and I was commentating during the stream and all. However, because of the copyright rules of YouTube, I can't actually play the stream volume because there's music in the background that you aren't technically allowed to use on YouTube. So regardless, I did quite a few quests on stream. I've been streaming a lot of quests lately. Again, if you're interested in checking any of that out, I always have been, at least lately, uploading a video before I start streaming, just kind of working towards getting all the quests required for ROTM. I believe I have to get about 60 more quest points, and I have quite a few quests I still need to do for ROTM, but still, I've come a long way. Like, when I first made that goal, I think I was at about 120 quest points or something, and I'm now like at 220, so I've done quite a bit. But basically what you're seeing in the background here is RFD. I did this all during a stream, and I additionally did another quest as well, which you'll see next after I did RFD. But RFD was actually quite easy, a lot easier than I expected it to be. The boss fights at the end, especially, as you can see, were just absolutely no problem. The only real hard part about RFD, as you can see, some like really weird character stretching going on here by the Colonomancer. He's quite, you know, full of food there. But basically RFD was, the boss fights were really easy. Most of the mini quests for RFD were really easy. The only one that I kind of had trouble with is rescuing Evil Dave, because I only had a kitten. I did not have a full-grown cat, so catching some of those hell rats took forever because the kitten had a really low catch rate on it. And next, I decided to do Fate of the Gods just because I get that Shard of Zeros, which is awesome for God War's Dungeon because it protects against all the enemies in God War's Dungeon, which is amazing. It took a really long time that we could finally get a non-Nex item that did that, but it did eventually happen, which I don't think really devalues Nex items too much because Nex items are great if you can afford them. I'm not quite at that point yet, but maybe sometime in the future. But I got a ton of XP from Fate of the Gods. I was surprised because the quest only took me about 40 to 45 minutes, and you get 450k XP from it. And I additionally got an agility level because really nice, like it was 100k summoning XP, or no, I think like 100k summoning and divination, and like 75k agility. So I got some XP and some really hard to train, annoying, slow skills, and that got me 81 agility there. So that's going to be going on the road to Maxcape as well, of course. And then I managed to do, this was just earlier today, actually, just before I uploaded this video, I streamed. And I did One Small Favor, and I also did Swan Song as well, which you'll see in just a second. But One Small Favor wasn't that bad. People were telling me, oh, One Small Favor, such a horrible quest. And I remembered it being kind of an annoying quest, but I did manage to complete it in under an hour. I actually looked back at the stream footage to see how long it took me, and it only took me 57 minutes to complete One Small Favor. So that's not like an all-time record. I'm sure people have done it in like under 45 minutes easily, but still it was quite fast, a lot faster than I expected. And here I'm just killing a cave kraken during the Swan Song quest. Again, I really like the Swan Song quest a lot. I just kind of like the concept of, you know, you fight a whole Sea Troll army, and it's not that long. It is a master quest. It had quite a few requirements, including One Small Favor, which was the reason why I did One Small Favor, so that I could do this quest afterwards. But now if I ever want to train fishing in AFK before I unlock Rocktails, I can go here and do Monkfish, even though for probably the majority of my fishing training, I'm not going to be doing Monkfish. I will be doing like Barbarian fishing and Fish Flingers. But now the option is there. Of course, I did train to 90 fishing on my main account using Monkfish the whole time, but that was really, really slow as I can remember. So I'm not going to be doing that again. But anyway, I'm just helping Herman Karanos here unlock his colony from all the Sea Trolls, and now I have access to it, which is great. And the one final thing that I was going to throw in is, yes, I did in fact get myself a fire cape, as you can see here. And I do apologize for kind of the white bar on the far right side. I'm sure that's going to bother everyone with OCD a lot. Not really a whole lot I can do about it. I don't know why it's there, but it's in the video footage, and I kind of already deleted the stream footage, so I can't get that back. But I did do a Jad. Again, this was also during a stream. And Jad was quite easy. This was my first Jad attempt on this account, but it does mean I have my fire cape. And that also means at some point I will be attempting to get my killing cape as well, because I have done the Elder Killing quest. So I can, whenever I want, sacrifice my fire cape and go attempt to fight killing. But as you can see there, did my first Jad on this account. It only took one attempt, and I believe the fight caves took me about 45 minutes or something. But we'll stream a fight killing eventually. But anyway, that's about all for this video, guys. So thanks for watching the progress, and yeah, farewell.